In this episode, we're talking about why supporting lymphatic drainage is essential for optimal hormone balance and conception. Welcome to the Finally Get Pregnant Naturally podcast, the podcast helping women identify the real reasons you haven't conceived or stayed pregnant so you and your partner can finally grow the family of your dreams. I'm your host, Dr. Katie Wood. Let's dive in, shall we? In this episode, you're going to learn how poor lymph drainage can actually lead to hormonal imbalances and inflammation, thus affecting your fertility, key signs your lymphatic system is congested, and simple ways to support the lymph daily for better reproductive outcomes. So today we're diving into a part of the body that very rarely gets talked about in healthcare in general, but definitely for fertility. Yeah, it is one of the things that is actually very important to address, and that is the lymphatic system. So, this very powerful but often ignored network plays a massive role in detoxification, hormone clearance, egg health, and your ability to carry a healthy pregnancy. So, let's talk about what the lymphatic system is and why it matters for optimal fertility. The lymphatic system is like your body's waste removal and immune defense highway. So essentially, it is clearing out toxins, chemicals, metabolic waste. It helps process and eliminate excess estrogen. It supports our immune balance and thus implantation. It reduces inflammation that can damage the ovaries, uterus, and eggs, and it moves fluid throughout the reproductive organs. So if you think about it, a congestive lymph system equals a congestive reproductive system because when the detox shuts down or slows down, hormones build up instead of being properly cleared from the body. And then one of the biggest issues that we can see is estrogen dominance, which can contribute to a whole slew of things like endometriosis, fibroids, PMS, heavy or painful periods, difficulty ovulating, and even early pregnancy loss. So you can think about it as if your lymph isn't flowing, your hormones aren't either. So let's talk a little bit deeper about the fertility lymph connection. In regards to implantation, healthy lymph helps regulate the immune system so it doesn't attack the developing embryo or see it as basically a threat to our body. And in terms of egg quality, detox is going to help remove oxidative stress from the body that can damage egg DNA. When it comes to sperm health, men's lymphatics detox excess heat and inflammation in the testes. And of course, in terms of inflammation, unresolved inflammation is one of the top silent causes of unexplained infertility, recurrent miscarriage, and even IVF implantation failure. So here are some top signs that your lymphatic system needs help. Okay, number one, bloating, especially after eating. If you're experiencing any swelling in the hands, feet, or under your eyes. If you have breast tenderness leading up to getting your period. If you have any cellulite or fluid retention, chronic congestion or post-nasal drip, brain fog or low energy. If you easily get sick or you're very slow to recover from being sick, having painful periods or clots, skin issues like acne or rashes, and a history of endometriosis or fibroids. Because again, when your lymph highway is slowed down, detox, hormones, and fertility are going to come to a halt as well. So what causes lymphatic congestion to begin with? Some of the biggest contributors I see in clients are sitting for long periods of time because your lymph is going to optimally flow when you're moving your body. If you're under chronic stress, this is going to constrict lymph vessels. If you are dehydrated, this can cause thicker lymph fluid, which can make it harder to move in the body. If your body isn't properly mineralized with minerals, then that is going to contribute to poor fluid movement as well. having excess toxin exposure, plastics, fragrances, pesticides, you name it. This is going to overload your toxin burden, which can obviously overload your drainage. If you're eating processed inflammatory foods, and if you actually have any scar tissue or pelvic inflammation, this can also block lymph flow as well. So here are some tips, because I'm not going to just leave you hanging here, on how you can support your lymphatic flow starting today for your fertility. And here is the exciting part is your lymph is going to respond pretty quickly to these daily habits. So here are some of my top strategies for better detox and hormone balance. Move your body daily, okay? Whatever this looks like for you, it could be a couple minutes of rebounding on a mini trampoline, yoga, walking, even 10 minutes a day helps, okay? Deep diaphragmatic breathing. This is probably a lesser known way to move your lymph, but your diaphragm is the lymphatic pump. So you can go onto YouTube and search free somatic breathing, deep diaphragmatic breathing videos and just go from there. Definitely hydrating with electrolytes. So making sure that you are remineralizing your water. This is going to really help with your lymph mobility. Dry brushing. So this is going to help stimulate lymph vessels toward drainage points. You can look up online how to properly dry brush. Lymphatic massage or cupping. You want to do this with a professional. Castor oil packs. This is going to help target the liver and pelvic drainage, support estrogen metabolism. I like to tell my clients if you are actively trying to conceive, I only recommend doing castor oil packs during the follicular phase. Sweating. So whether that's through a sauna or exercise, this is going to be a major detox pathway supporting your lymph and lower your toxin exposure. So swap out your plastics for glass, ditch the artificial fragrances, start eating whole foods and get rid of the processed inflammatory foods. And just remember that these smaller, consistent habits are going to create big results over time, okay? And I do want to just preface that definitely discuss any changes with your provider. You really want to make sure that your body is in a state to support healthy lymphatic drainage. So I really started focusing on my lymphatic drainage. And one of the things that you have to do is you need to make sure that you are properly eliminating these toxins. So having a daily bowel movement, I was using binders to make sure that anything that I was eliminating in the sauna or on my vibration plate, that it was being like soaked up and properly eliminated from the body. So I highly recommend that you work closely with a practitioner in terms of supporting your lymphatic drainage. Okay, so today we covered how the lymphatic system is a major but often overlooked fertility regulator. Hormone balance and inflammation are dependent upon good drainage, and simple daily habits can really improve your egg quality, cycles, and implantation potential. So I just want to let you know that if you feel like you're doing all the right things, but you're still not getting results, your drainage pathways could be a part of the equation. So if you want to have a deep dive conversation with me about your fertility, we can talk about what could potentially be getting in the way of you either getting or staying pregnant. Book a free fertility strategy session, okay? This is absolutely free, no strings attached. Just here to support you and guide you in the best way that I can. The link for that will be in the show notes. And I just want to say thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on our next episode, released every Tuesday and Thursday. Are you ready to finally discover why you haven't been able to get or stay pregnant? The Ultimate Fertility Blueprint is a quick, insightful quiz designed to reveal your overall capacity to conceive and help you discover potential root causes and areas to address to improve your fertility so you can finally get and stay pregnant. You'll find the link in the show notes, As a quick reminder and disclaimer, this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor or healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or protocol, especially if you're actively trying to conceive or undergoing treatment.